This time last year, I visited Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana for the first time. This park really stood out to me just by how different it was. In this video, I'll be going through in detail about what exactly stood out to me, and what you should expect from your next visit. The first thing you're going to notice about this park are the prices. Unlike almost every other park, once you arrive, you won't have to pay $25 in parking. It's completely free. Not just that, but simple things like cups of soda and tubs of sunscreen can be found throughout the park and are completely no cost to you. Even the tickets are pretty reasonably priced at $60, which includes the Waterpark as well. All of these free amenities made my trip to Holiday World extremely inexpensive, and was a huge plus to me. The next thing you'll notice about the park is the atmosphere. Let me just say, this park is absolutely charming. The park is divided up into 4 holiday themed areas. First, when you walk in, you have Christmas, then Halloween, then the 4th of July, and Thanksgiving. There's also the Waterpark, but I wouldn't say that's necessarily themed to anything. I thought the themed areas fit really well, and generally it was just really charming. It was a beautiful park, with good landscaping, the employees seemed to be pretty happy, and there were even live entertainers in costume. The park was very charming, and had a wonderful atmosphere. Now, let's get to the reason I went. Like most other people, I went for the rides, more specifically, the roller coasters. This park is home to 5 roller coasters, including the kiddie coaster. This includes the Raven, the Legend, the Voyage, and Thunderbird. Let's start with Thunderbird. Thunderbird is the world's only launched B&M wing coaster. It's an exciting ride from the start as you get launched out of a barn. It has lots of near misses, and it's a great ride overall. Next, we have the Voyage. This is one of the longest coasters I've ever been on. It feels like it takes place for nearly 5 minutes. It has a very strange layout. It has a mix of winding turns and airtime hills, and let me just say, this ride is an airtime machine. It feels like you're out of your seat for almost half the ride, which is really saying something, as the ride's 6,442 feet long. That makes it one of the longest roller coasters in the world. To be honest, the Voyage was the main reason I came to this park. I hear lots of people ranking it in their top 5 favorite roller coasters, so I thought it would be one of the best in the world. Frankly, I was a little disappointed. For me, it doesn't even make my top 20, but by no means does that mean it's a bad ride. I definitely enjoyed all my rides on it and had lots of fun. I just don't personally think it compared to certain other world-class roller coasters, but that's just me. I can still see why some people rank it as their number 1. Now, onto Raven. It's a great little wooden roller coaster. It doesn't really compare to the other Woodies in the park, but personally, it's still one of my favorite wooden roller coasters. I think it's absolutely great for what it is, and it provides a lot of fun. Finally, we have the Legend, and unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to ride this. It was on one train ops, had a super long line, and unfortunately, I was on a really tight schedule. Needless to say, I'll make a trip back out there one day to ride it. And it still looks like a really forceful, fun wooden roller coaster. Overall, the rides here were really fun. They have some world-class roller coasters, and I highly recommend making a visit. For me personally, I live almost 6 hours away, so it's not a park I'll return to every year, but I'll still make it back out there eventually. The next thing people will think of when they hear Holiday World is the Waterpark. Splash and Safari is one of the largest water parks I've ever seen, and looks really impressive. Honestly, it looks more impressive in some aspects than the dry park. The amount of water coasters alone is absolutely incredible. Unfortunately, I didn't get to experience this water park, it only stayed in the dry park, but I'll be sure to experience it one day. If you're a water park lover, this place is a must visit. Overall, I had a great time at Holiday World. I really enjoyed their roller coasters, and I love the prices. Let me know what you thought of the video, and I'd love if you shared your experience about Holiday World in the comments below. Like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.